What's going on, everybody? Sorry for missing last week for the UFC predictions and the MILF Monday. Man, I love fights. Um, didn't really get around to the fights this weekend. I watched most of them, but I was pretty tired. It was a long week going into a long weekend, so honestly just didn't have time for it. But making time this week, no excuses. Got to get out of that mind frame. So let's go over the fight week coming up this week. And there'll be a MILF Monday next Monday. So let's get to it. Okay, so starting on the prelims, we have Juliana Miller versus Ivana Petrovic. I will go with Juliana. She is the underdog, but she is an Ultimate Fighter alumni. She's from the United States, so I'm going to go with her. Next up, we have Thomas Peterson versus Dontel Maez. These guys are heavyweights. They're new names. I don't recognize them at all, or newer names. I hope they last for a while because the heavyweight division is kind of ass. So I will go with, they're both from the United States. Who do I want to go with on this one? I think I'll go with Dontel Maez. I'll go with him. It's a pretty close fight. Peterson is the favorite, but not by much. So I'll go with Dontel. After that, we have Gaston Bolaños versus Kwong Lee. I will go with Kwong Lee. After that, we have Marina Rodriguez versus Gillian Robertson. This is going to be a great fight. Gillian's on a hot streak. Wait, so is Marina, I think. I'm going to go with Gillian. Dang, that's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a fun fight. That's a tough one to choose. All right, after that, we have Ryan Loder versus Asmat Bekov. I will be going with Ryan. He is the underdog, but he's from the United States and not Russia, so I'm going with Ryan. Topping off the prelims, we have Yana Santos versus Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate, oh, dang, she's actually the favorite in this one. Cool. I will go with Miesha Tate. I will always go with the vets. I don't know if she'll make it back to the title reign, but who knows? She's kind of been up and down in her UFC career ever since she came back, but I always want to win for her. If Santos wins, won't be upset. Kind of just hope for a good fight. They're both ranked, so but I'm going to go, if I had money, I would gamble on Miesha Tate. All right, starting us off on the main card, we got Jeremy Stephens and Mason Jones. Jeremy Stephens just had a big fight in BKFC and did well and came back to UFC. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Bare knuckle and MMA are very different. I want to go for Jeremy. You know what? I'm going to go for Jeremy Stephens anyways. I think Mason Jones will win, but I do like going for the vets and I like going for people from the United States because I am from the United States. So I'll go Jeremy Stephens. Let's give him a good welcome back. After that, we have Cameron Smotherman versus Serhi Saidi. These odds are pretty close. I'll go Cameron as well on that one. We got Montel Jackson versus Daniel Marcos. Ooh, I'll go Montel. I think he just fought recently, didn't he? Or semi-recently? Santiago Ponzinibbio and Daniel Rodriguez. Ooh, that's a close one. I'm actually going to go with Ponzinibbio on this. It's going to be a banger of a fight. Daniel Rodriguez ain't no bitch. But I'm going to go with Ponzinibbio on this one. And then we have RDR versus Bo Nickel, and I believe is the co-main event. I think it's going to be a good fight. But I got Bo Nickel. I think he can go places in the UFC. He's got to add more tools and have those tools be elevated in every fight and every kind of stand-up fight. He's gotten a little bit better, but not extremely better. And I want to see how much better he's gotten. He's taken a longer gap between fights than he usually does. So let's see what he's got. But RDR, he's a good fighter, man, and he's ranked. So if Bo Nickel wins, this will get him in the rankings. This will probably put him at number 14. So we'll see. I'm really excited for this fight for sure. And in the main event, we got Cory Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo. This is a very large favorite, in my opinion, for Sandhagen. I do have Sandhagen winning. That's who I predict will win. But Figgy, he's still a good fighter, man. So this will be fun. Sandhagen, poor guy, he always gets the right to title contention, and then he gets hurt, or they just tell him like, hey, we'll just take this one more, and if you win, you get the title shot for sure, and then he'll lose that one or something. He's like, it's like Uriah Faber. He kept getting there, and every time he got there, he just went right back down from either losing a fight or getting injured or whatever. So I want Cory to win this one. I think he should get the belt. Or not get the belt. I would like him to get the belt, but have a shot at the belt fairly soon, hopefully at the end of the year if he wins this one. So Cory Sandhagen for the win. And those are my thoughts for this upcoming weekend's fights in the UFC. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree with my picks and predictions for fights. Let me know your predictions on who you think will win the fights. And I'll see you guys on Monday for MILF Monday going over the weekend. So Man, I love fights. That's what MILF Monday stands for. Man, I love fights. Not moms I like to fuck, like in the movie. It's man, I love fights. You frickin' perverts. So stay tuned for that video on Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.